Hello everybody again, just a little quick video was showing the Tamiya recovery truck. As you can see, this one, as the customer requested, is finished in forward diamond white. So before anybody says, oh, you just got it out of the box and put some stickers on it, no, it hasn't. It's been fully painted. As anybody will probably know if they've got one of these kits when it comes out of the box, it's about 5 different colours of white and black and grey and God knows what. So yeah, it has been fully painted. I don't actually think it looks bad in white. Have to excuse me wobbly camera work. I'm not a professional. I just like to put a couple of videos on to show you what I can do. It's got a few extra little bits and pieces on this one. It's got the DNW front grille. It's also got the DNW lower bumper light. There's a couple of other little bits and pieces on it. I've put a modified top light bar on. That's the original Tamiya bar, but it has got full beacons on there, which so not just a really poor Tamiya offering with 4 LEDs stuck in the top. Not very good, that Tamiya. But they don't even like to put bearings in, so there you go. On the rear, forget my council tax bill. Registration plate is illuminated as well. Lights on this one, there are a lot. The rear spotlights working. I'll show you these on in a little while, as it tends to annoy my tatty little camera. Obviously it's got the Tamiya lift mechanism on it. Rear spotlights work. Rear high level lights work. Also all the side lights work. A lot of people think that these little babies actually work when you get it out of their box. I'm sorry people, but they don't. They are actually there to cover up where the outer body I should say, actually screws onto the rear subframe of the body, which is obviously plastic. So a good idea, but people think, oh, I could just put an LED in there. No, not that easy. You've got to drill them out, and then obviously you've got 2 wires for each one. So you can imagine I think there's 9 in total if I can count right. So you can imagine you've got 18 wires just for these alone on this side, 18 on the other. There's a lot of cables underneath this baby. Anybody thinks that it's an easy option to get these working, think again. Sorry, that's me pelling my radio to stop it from getting from chinging away. So that's pretty much aftermarket parts on it. There's a few little bits and pieces on. You can really go to town on these. This gentleman actually wanted some other extras. We put them on the truck, and they just didn't look right. Even he agreed, so we decided to leave them off. On this unit, please don't ask me what the flasher units are, because I make my own. I think there is a company in the States that do one, but by the time you've paid the import duty on them and they've actually got around to maybe looking at your order and sending it out, and it takes 2 months to get here, and it's just a waste, absolute waste of flipping time. So I make my own. So if you want to know where to buy them, you can. So we'll clear that one up. So yeah, they're a good looking truck. I think it looks quite good in white actually. I was in 2 minds when I first did it. When he did say to me, can you do it in white? I said, yeah, well, whatever you want. A lot of people leave this open. Not a good idea, because your speaker lives in the top of here. If you leave it, this is gloss clear. If you leave it, it's you can see the speaker in the top, so not good. Easiest way, just paint it on the inside. We've got the driver in here, driver's mate, a few other little bits and pieces, illuminated Volvo sign, so you can't see it yet, but I'm going to do put the lights on. You should be able to see it, no problem. Obviously we'll whiz it round where you can see it on this side. Yeah, deja vu, looks just like the other. Lighting wise, this truck runs on a 10 channel radio, and it's got a 10 channel receiver in there. People seem to forget. Here's a tip for you: if you buy a 10 channel radio, especially with the cheaper Chinese brands, you'll find, yeah, great, it's a 10, 12 channel radio, but it'll only have a 6 channel receiver with it. So please look if you're going to buy something. So don't buy first then look later. So what I've got on this one, obviously 10 channel receiver, so headlights controllable from the transmitter, grille lights, side lights controllable from the transmitter, obviously indicators, hazard warning flashes as you would normally expect, a control through the multi-function unit, top lights, roof lights controlled, transmitter, spotlights, yeah, again transmitter. Also, what I have done on this one, the side strobes, each side is controllable separately, because what a lot of people tend to forget is when these things are at the show, because people do show them, believe it or not, it's really annoying when you've got another truck next to you and he's flashing away and it just gets on your wick. So what I've done there with this one is each side can be controlled independently of the other. So if you have got it up against the wall somewhere and you're displaying it, or you're at a show, you can just have the strobes on one side flashing and the other side off, which is really handy. Some people might not like that, but I think good idea. Obviously you have to double up on the flasher units, but you know, it's what you like, I suppose, at the end of the day. Again, also rear lights, these are also controlled from the transmitter. So basically every light on the truck is controlled from the transmitter. So what I'll do, I'll just show you exactly what it can do. My transmitter's bleeping out with burn. It might get a bit wiggly now because I do have to get over the tranny. Excuse the pun, if you're that way inclined. So on this one, as you can see, you can switch the spots on independent. I've also put the cab light, the rear locker lights on this one as well. So as you can see, these are also on and off. And also on the rear, oh yeah, I also forgot, we've also got rear illuminated number plate. So we'll leave those on. Next, onto top beacon. You can see there's a control again from the transmitter, and you can run through the different flashing sequences. All on and off, or I can have them running through. Next one, onto the side. So I'll leave them all on. So again, exactly the same option. You can have them running through, or they're fully controllable. All on and off. Again, also it's the same for the opposite side. As you can see, these are off at the moment. 98.99, change hands. There we go. Exactly the same as the other side. You can control the programs. Front of the truck. You've got switchable side markers, and so I can actually put these as flashing, but it does tend to annoy people. There we go. So, and then also we've got onto the main lights on the truck. As you can see, you've got your Volvo symbol on the inside there. A little bit hard to see because it reflects through the glass on the cab, but it is there. So obviously we've got hazard warning flashes. The same as get on your wick after a bit. I'll switch them off. And all your working lights. Even up top. And you've got your spotlights. And all your lights. So it's actually pretty much lit up like a Christmas tree. Obviously on the rear, as you would expect, you got your lights, hazards. Obviously you've got your indicators left and right, as you would expect, and also reversing lights. I've not put this on to set because the sound of the truck engine tends to drown out my voice. Some people say that's a good thing, but there we go. The truck's fitted with full cab vibration. Obviously I'll put this on right at the last thing. So you can see what she's like. You can vary the volume. Obviously it's got reversing bleepers. I won't put it off because it'll probably disappear off the end of the mid-table. Obviously you've got your horn, and you've also got your steering left and right. So there we go. She is a lovely truck. I am sort of more or less semi-retired now, so I do build quite a lot of trucks for people. If you're watching this video and you like what you see, you can contact me on Facebook, or you can leave a message here on YouTube. It takes me around 2.5 to 3 weeks to build and paint one of these, depending on what colours you want and what specification you need this painted to. Again, I keep most Tamiya trucks in stock. I will match anybody's price on the kit in the UK, but please note, I do not get into conversations with people saying, I can get this on eBay for such and such a price. Well, no, you can't, because when you look at the import duty, and you tend to find the cheaper ones on eBay come less VAT and import duty. Don't forget, if you're paying over £135 for any item on eBay or from any of the European sellers, and they have a very bad habit of not putting in the advert that they're in Europe, and then Mr. Postman comes knocking at the door, and guess what? You've got a whopping great bill. And not only are you paying VAT, you're paying import duty, and you're paying the very unfair, I think it's now £14 if it's post office, about £12 from FedEx and DHL. So by the time you've weighed all that up, you're not saving very much really. But I do keep them in stock. As I say, I will match anybody's price in the UK. I only sell kits that I'm building. I don't sell them out to retail, so I'm not treading anybody's toes. So please bear that in mind when you're asking. No, I won't sell you a kit to build yourself. I only keep my kits for me to build. I do have pretty much every Tamiya truck in stock, including all the tippers, all the American trucks. Trailers, I only tend to keep maybe the box trailer, reefer trailer and the flatbed trailer in stock. So anybody that wants a trailer as well, I do have those. But if you need anything else, I will get them to order. Most bits and pieces I can get within maybe 10 to 12 days, maybe less. But I do stock all the Tamiya trucks. So if anybody wants one building, I do have them here. There's none of this, pay your deposit and I'll have it in 6 months' time. If I've got it, I have it and I'll build it. I'm quite busy, so I tend to have a 2 to 3 week lead time if anybody wants anything doing. If you don't like this, then you can always go somewhere else. My rates are very competitive. Don't think you'll get anybody to beat them. I also carry out repair work, but again, if anybody asks, no, I won't repaint a truck because it's more trouble than it's worth. Having done a few in the past, I'm sorry, but the answer is no. Don't mind working on all mechanicals or electronics. I do know what I'm doing. I've been building these things for well over 25 to 30 years. When the Globe Liner first came out, probably more than that actually. I have quite a lot of experience with multifunction units from Tamiya, GT, Bayer. I won't touch aeronaut with a barge pole because they're a pain in the ass. But as you can see, lovely truck. I do have quite a lot of pictures of other people's trucks that I've built. If you need any more information, drop me a line. I'm based in North Manchester in the UK, so obviously if you're overseas it's a no-no, but if you're in the north of the country, which a lot of people don't seem to be, most people that I send trucks out to are down in the south or southwest, which is a bit strange, or should I say southeast. But if you want the truck, it's worth bearing in mind. I will post them, but it's on your own head. If you would trust something like this with a man in a white van, more fool you. But there we go. People do. Most of the time they get there okay actually. I'm blowing my trumpet here, but yeah, they do. I do pattern them very well. But obviously you've got the extra cost, and personally. I think you would agree that you'd rather come and pick something up like this. And not only that, I can run through everything with the that's in the truck. Like I said, I don't just do these. I do all the Tamiya trucks. I also do the Zoo trucks if anybody wants any hydraulics fitting or servicing. That's not a problem, can do that. Excuse my phone bleeping in the background. But as you can see, it's just a little bit of work. I built probably 9 of these. I think this one is actually number 9, maybe number 10. But this is the sort of finish you can get on them when you know what you're doing. Thanks for looking. Hope you like it.